Okay, look, there's a reason why Jordan Peterson always gives the advice just clean up your room. Start with this. Because it's an actionable step that you could do today and it reduces the chaos in your life. And reducing the chaos in your life is such an important step because you actually reduce the female nature inside of you, which is linked to chaos, and it's opposed to the male nature, which is more likely to be order, and you will get more order in your life. You actually are setting goals and achieving them. And if you do that, what comes along with it is that you know you can trust in yourself because you actually do what you wanted to do and what you said you were going to do. And if you actually do that in advance, then you know that you can trust yourself and yet that you can trust in whatever goals you are setting for yourself. And this comes along with much more confidence in yourself. And I think it's one of the first actionable steps to really get out of depression, especially if you're a young man. If you are actually starting with a little step that you can perform today and that isn't really such big of a deal because it is not that hard, but it still is outside of your comfort zone, so you still have to work. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect to see changes and to change your life in some way. For example, if you're depressed, to get out of that. It's the hard steps that require work and that require that you step out of your comfort zone that make the difference. They don't have to be big, but they definitely have to be uncomfortable. Because if they were not uncomfortable, literally everybody would do them because they are easy. But they're not, and so you gotta do it regardless. And in reality, you strengthen your identity. That is what actually happens. You strengthen your identity because you get much more order in your life and you can identify more with your male nature, which is ultimately what you are trying to improve and what you're trying to get more of that raw male nature. And this is how you strengthen your identity then, because it becomes a larger proportion of what you are, and the chaos is getting reduced. And that's why this really simple advice of cleaning up your room is so strong when Jordan Peterson says it. And I would say, don't just only do it with your room, clean everything up. and not like literally cleaning up, but cut out things that are distracting you in your life to get more order, to be less distracted, and to work more efficiently with much less with less distractions. If there are less objects that could distract you, you're just less likely to actually get distracted. And I think that's the difference.